The following movie is rated R.
Down in the Persian Gulf. And that, folks, that's the kind of power only an Emmy can bring. Saddam Hussein denies that Iraq's confidence is still shaky from the '91 Gulf War, but, he has yet to explain why he's amassed over 300,000 white flags at the Kuwaiti border. Haiti's military leaders have agreed to speed up their departure from power and could step down as early as Monday. The White House cautioned them, however, if the troops were not out of the capital by noon, they will in fact be charged for Tuesday, of course. Post offices were closed on Columbus Day, and not surprisingly, most people reported an increase in the efficiency of their mail service. A Colorado law giving homosexuals protection from discrimination was overturned and is now headed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Clarence Thomas said he will consider both sides, but would, quote, like to see more about the lesbos. Israel broke off peace talks with the PLO Tuesday after speculation Yasser Arafat and Yitzhak Rabin will receive the coveted Nobel Peace Prize. There's never going to be peace in a region where the Nobel Peace Prize actually breaks up the peace talks. And in Memphis, an all-star cast saluted Elvis Presley this week. Jerry Lee Lewis performed a blistering version of C.C. Rider. Dwight Yoakam covered Elvis's classic hit Mystery Train. And Lisa Marie Presley's new husband, Michael Jackson, sat behind a lead curtain in the balcony playing jacks with a chimp.
Dennis Miller Live. The new season premieres Friday, October 21st, only on HBO.
I vent, therefore I am.
Simply the best choice on TV. HBO.
The following movie is rated PG.
On this day, on this network, the next big event, the concert for a new South Africa. Whitney, live. One South Africa, one concert, one place to see it. HBO.
Next on HBO. A student's psychic identification with a murdered co-ed brings her close to the killer. Will they share the same fate? Eric Roberts, Sensation. Next on HBO.
Story. I don't want to be an old boy anymore.
Every kid's got a story, but not always one he wants to tell. Life stories, families in crisis. Tonight at 10 on HBO. Are you ready to listen?
Tonight, it's on HBO. At 8, A Whale of a Story. Michael Madsen, Lori Petty, Free Willy. At 10, HBO brings you a Life Stories premiere, A Child Betrayed, the Calvin Muir story. And at 10:30, How Can This Relationship Work? The Opposite Sex and How to Live with Them. Free Willy, A Child Betrayed, the Calvin Muir story, and The Opposite Sex and How to Live with Them. HBO is on tonight.
The following movie is rated PG. The following movie is rated PG-13.